Hey, it's me, Jimmy D, and
Again.
welcome to Knights of the Geek Table. We're here to talk about the Spiderman Homecoming trailer number 2. You're the Spider-Man man.
The Spiderman man.
Thoughts?
I mean, it was good. I've been reading a bunch of comments and things like that saying that it revealed a little too much in the trailer. I would say yes, but not too much. Like it did a little bit, in the sense that now I know pretty much the entire structure of the film and how that's going to play out. The thing is, obviously, I don't know any of the plot details, things like that. I felt like BVS's trailer revealed a little bit more than this trailer did.
Doomsday.
Yeah. For example, I don't know how it's going to end. Although some of the other plot points in there are revealed now. We know his kind of like this rise and fall that he does through the movie, which actually kind of also confirms my suit theory from
Yes, I know. It's the first thing I thought of.
Which is, it's in the trailer if you've seen it, that Tony takes the suit back that he got for Civil War, and then I guess he has to do pretty much the entire climax of the movie in his proto-spider shitty hoodie suit.
And his hoodie suit.
And it wouldn't surprise me that at the end of the movie he gets the suit back that Tony upgraded and it looks like that other suit. So that's probably what that is. But yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, I've seen it 3 times this morning. 2 of the viewings I was kind of like dead tired. The 3rd viewing, not so much. But as far as I don't think anything in it really bothered me that much. But I'll let you. What did you guys think? Did you hate it?
It was dull as shit.
It was dull.
How was it dull? It didn't build no hype. It was just okay. It did reveal a shit ton. I did not need to know that the suit was going to be taken away. You could have just shown fucking Spider-Man, and you would have gone and seen Spider-Man, and then the suit being taken away would have been more of an impactful meaning, versus now we know the suit's going to take it away, he's going to get it back, and all that. I don't know. I feel like there's too much Iron Man.
Okay.
This is Iron Man 5, if we're counting.
I would
Iron
have
Man
kept
sequel.
that. I think, in all honesty, I feel like we've seen pretty much every scene that Stark is in. I don't think, honestly, I don't know how long the movie is either. If it's like a 2-hour-long movie and that's all the Tony we get, it doesn't really bother me that much.
Yeah. But it seems very Iron Man centered.
Well,
with
this
Spider-Man.
is important, and that's something. Well, let's address that. I want to hear what Cody thinks before I get to it.
You can tell I'm a disinterest for this whole talking that my feelings haven't changed since day one. I don't care. Okay, I'm not saying that it's bland. I'm not saying that like you just okay. It's just I don't care. To me, it honestly feels like the Iron Fist of the of the Marvel Universe. Like they need Spider-Man to be here because they know he's going to play such a major role in Infinity War, and they got to line up the movie because that's going to set up towards something to where it's like I don't care. I really don't. I don't care.
We're actually this is like inverse of what our normal videos are, because typically me and him are the hype ones for the trailer. And you're just
he's the one.
As a matter, I mean, as far as hype is concerned, it's a subjective thing.
Yeah.
In fact, the thing is, Marvel trailers have a tendency of not being very hypeful, and that's generally a good thing because
it makes the movie better.
It makes the movie better because the thing with hype. All right, what makes a trailer work is various scenes that seem to be disjointed but are also cool at the same time. It draws you into the theater to see how they get connected.
Mm-hmm.
Marvel generally does not have great trailers because they normally stick to. Well, oftentimes it's stuff from the beginning of the movie, with some exceptions. For example, the original Avengers trailer had that final scene where they're all back and then a circle back to back. But the thing is, I find that especially with DC, the more hype a trailer gets, the more it reveals. Because of all the disjointed characters.
Spider-Man revealed a lot.
It did reveal a lot, but I don't feel like I can't.
And I feel like they're going to ruin Shocker.
I won't. I don't really think there's much of Shocker to be ruined. I mean, he's not like the Green Goblin or Venom.
No, but still,
Well, how did you? He's only in this trailer for like 2 seconds. Like
I watched it like frame to see like Shocker parts, because I knew that was. Because, like, I don't know. I feel... it's sad.
You realize
I'm getting a little of Amazing Spider-Man 2 villain vibe.
You do realize they haven't shown any scenes of the Tinkerer in it. So that's mainly made me thinking that, because I said before, I think Shocker is going to get the Rhino treatment for Amazing Spider-Man 2. I think that's going to be the Tinkerer, because they haven't shown anything.
Well, but that's also
with
not.
him
That's
in it.
not. I mean, you've argued that it's showed too much, and then I mean, I don't want them to show any more of.
I told that I don't show anymore. I'm like I said at the beginning. I don't care. Like
I
they
mean-
could show the whole damn movie in a trailer for all I care.
I mean, plot-wise, I feel like they've shown a lot.
Okay.
like I feel like obviously I'm gonna have to go watch it because I know it's going to.
Well, you're gonna have to watch it to watch Infinity Wars. It's
Yeah,
gonna be like
thank you.
Iron Fist.
I thank you. Yeah, it's going because it's going to build up. It's going to build up a little bit of Tony and Peter's relationship. It's going to build him up to when he finally gets a reason to Tony to trust him to when Infinity War starts comes. And the teaser is either going to tease for something that they're in the works of or another thing for the Infinity Stone with Thanos. So it's like I gotta go there anyway, just because
I do have a question.
Okay.
When the hell did Steve Rogers have enough time to make a VHS copy of a
I don't know. We'll find out.
gym?
won't we?
Because VHS. Okay, this is my thing. It was clearly a VHS gym tape. Okay, Steve Rogers didn't get unfrozen until like 2010. So therefore, there would have been no VHS tape. It would have been digital and on DVD.
Well,
And he was wearing
don't
his
recall
Avengers
seeing-
costume.
I don't recall seeing the actual. I don't recall seeing a VCR. I remember seeing the TV and on it, but I don't recall them being.
it could be.
If you
DVR.
look at the video quality, though,
yeah, but it could be a
It
DVD.
could be just
It
a
looks-
shitty TV that is a public school.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know.
It could be a shitty TV. It could be DVD. I'm not harping that much.
I don't
on
know.
it.
I like Captain America, and I'm just like,
I'm not harping
Plus-
that much on it.
okay, Marvel is very good with their continuity stuff.
Yeah.
I just was like, I think I found something.
with that, I'd have to wait to see the context of the movie because I honestly don't remember if it's a VHS or not.
Here's a problem that I think I have watching this trailer. I get Vulture's beef with Tony. What's Vulture's beef with Peter?
Spider-Man, yeah.
I don't think he really has one. I think it's just
then
we'll
why's
listen
the
everything.
villain?
Well, everything. Listen to his dialogue, right? He is mess with me and I will kill your family. It's more that Spider-Man is deliberately coming after him, thus he is retaliating. I don't think he's going after Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man's going after him. That's kind of. I think that's this.
And then it just makes Spider-Man look like a fucking dumbass.
No, doesn't he wants to? I mean, obviously, what's probably going to happen is Tony seems very haphazard when it comes to the Vulture. From what it's the little we've seen of him even mention it. It wouldn't surprise me if.
Falcon shows up to fight the
No, it wouldn't surprise me. I think what's happening.
Vulture versus Falcon.
Not Falcon. Thor.
I think what's happening is very much that the Vulture is doing something big that Tony doesn't feel is necessarily needs his attention.
Avengers worthy.
Maybe he just doesn't believe Peter, and it's obvious that Peter thinks that this is much bigger and he's going after it. He's trying to be a hero, whereas Tony's not taking it very seriously. It wouldn't surprise me if that's pretty
Which
much
I
the
mean,
dynamic.
that doesn't. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. It's Tony fucking Stark.
Mhm.
This dude. I'm sorry. Even after Civil War and Ultron, even leading up to Infinity War, this dude is still an asshole with a capital A.
Well, he was.
I'm sorry.
I've liked the arc that they have taken him on.
Yes, I know.
And it makes much sense here, where he's not really being. He is almost being a father figure to Spider-Man. I think he knows that. Like, it feels like Stark is very much facing his own mortality. He realizes that he's everything that he's tried has failed miserably. Like, with Age of Ultron especially.
And then with his whole thing with dealing with Cap and the fallout from
exactly
Civil War.
everything that he wants to protect people so bad that every time he tries he fails.
So he's like, okay, even if I fail big, which.
Well, he's
Sorry.
trying to make. I guess for him, this is almost like he's being a father figure to Peter in a sense that he's like, if I can get one thing right, and if I can make somebody, he's the next step. You remember he said, he wanted him to be better than me. That was the line.
Yeah.
Right? He wants Peter to basically succeed him. He wants Peter to be the one thing that does not fail.
Yeah, which is it's is going to happen. Which to me raises that's a fucking death flag. That's a death flag.
Yes.
That is a death flag if ever I saw one.
It's like, I want you to be better than me.
Nick, you dead. Wink. You get that, audience? I want him to be better than me. Well, you dead.
So I don't know. I thought it was a good. The thing is, like, I guess I will agree with you in the sense that after watching it, I didn't really feel any more hype than I already was. So it doesn't. The thing is, it reminds me actually a lot of the Avengers trailer, the original Avengers trailer, and I don't think really many people have an issue with that because I mean, if you look back on the original Avengers trailer, you can probably tell the entire plot of the movie from it anyway. I mean, remember just showing the Hulk catching Iron Man and the whole scene in New York. I mean, that's the climax. It's the entire climax of the movie, and a big part of it is in the trailer. And I think that could very much be. But the thing is, I don't know. I would say that if I can't decide really if they've shown too much until I've seen the movie, and then in which case afterwards, if they did show too much, I'd feel mad because I've seen it already. But if not, then of course I really didn't have a problem with it. Because the thing is, all this is assumptions, right? Like, you see him on the Staten Island ferry holding it together, and then Iron Man shows up. I will say I wish they didn't show that.
I wish they didn't.
Because it diffuses the tension from the scene if you know that. Iron Man
it does. I will give you credit on that because that was the money shot at the end of the
first trailer.
First trailer, and that made Spider-Man look legitimately cool.
I think they should have shown what they showed in the last trailer, plus of him swinging around trying to hold it together, but then cut before Iron Man shows up.
Yeah, because now that you know that, well, Iron Man is Bill Bush, it's like, okay, he's not really, it kind of degrades a lot of the first trailer.
Unless the only thing that I would say that it really doesn't bother me then is if that's in the beginning of the movie. Because again, we're assuming that we've seen the whole movie. It could very much so that we've only seen him only from stuff in the first half. In fact, remember because he gets his suit back in the end, and from the set photos you see him using that suit. That could be the entire climax of the movie is him using his new suit. In which case, we have not seen any scenes from that.
Except for the spider coming off his chest.
That is the Civil War suit.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the Civil War suit. He's just the thing is with that is that there's apparently a lot of shit that Tony put in that suit that he doesn't know about yet.
I feel like your symbol you would know about.
I don't know. I just when it comes to Vulture, I don't want it to be as disappointing as Electro.
I don't think it'll be disappointing. I think everything that we've seen. I mean,
especially as Michael Keaton.
Yeah, it's Michael Keaton. His performance in the trailer is already great.
Oh, yeah. Michael Keaton's gonna knock the fuck out of the park. Even if the script is shit, this dude's gonna act his fucking ass off.
The thing is, I'm confident because they were trying. I remember them trying to get Michael Keaton on board. And Michael Keaton was very hesitant. So the fact that he's on board now means that they did something to satisfy him, and in which case I feel like there's more to this.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's money.
No, because Michael Keaton's whole thing was
he was Batman.
Yeah, he was Batman. He was like, I don't mind doing another one of these. I just don't want to be like a hero or something. He was like, okay, well, what if you play a villain? Let me see the script. And then they gave I think.
And then Birdman happened.
Yeah, well, no.
So he was Batman, then Birdman.
Well, but it's like, okay, well, let me see the script. So he kind of read through it a couple times, like, okay, yeah, I can work with this. I'm not the traditional, hero of justice or something that.
He's also not a supervillain, which I think made him happy because he doesn't fit with almost every other Marvel villain that we've seen thus far.
No, he doesn't. I think he's just a dude that got screwed and was like, look.
Yeah. It's basically the Vulture in Spider-Man anyway, thow.
Yeah, he's a guy that got screwed and was like, you know what? Someone needs to fucking pay because,
I mean, I think it'll be... I mean, actually, talking about it with you guys, I've actually gotten slightly more excited with it.
I'm still neutral.
We failed.
Well, no, only because when I've laid all the stuff out and we're talking about it, I'm actually beginning to convince myself more that most of the stuff in this trailer isn't that the whole movie actually has not been spoiled for me yet. I could be wrong, and in which case it is, and I'd be mad. But at this point in time, I feel it.
I'm still neutral as fuck.
I'll see it. I might not.
I'll see it because
I'll see it. It doesn't have to be a theater movie for me.
You also realize there's a lot of stuff that's coming out here. Like there's Logan, there's Guardians, there's this,
Wonder Woman,
there's Justice League, there's I think a Star Wars movie coming out in December.
Well, Justice League. I actually the way you guys feel about this trailer, I feel about the Justice League trailer. Honestly, I'm just like, eh.
No, we talked about it. And we're like, eh. Like, I have a little hype for it because it's fucking Justice League.
I just know that because, and I was talking about in the last video we just did about the JLA movie, was knowing DC's track record of cutting trailers, they cut it to where they want you to get hype so that when you actually come to the movie, you realize, oh shit, this is crap.
By the way, what the fuck, and this is a little off topic because of Justice League, what the hell is with Zack Snyder and horses? Have you noticed? Like, the beginning of the trailer starts with Batman on a horse, right? There's horses in Man of Steel. There are horses in Batman v Superman.
There are horses in Wonder Woman.
Exactly. What is with the horses?
But Zack Snyder doesn't do Wonder Woman.
Well, no, but that one makes more sense. World War One. Horses were used in World War One. But I'm talking I remember the scene in BVS when he's walking through Metropolis, like the building, and a fucking horse walks by. It's a police horse. And it's just like, what What? Why is that there?
Okay. With the whole thing with the JLA horses, I think
It's JL. It's not Justice League of America. It's just JL.
I don't care. Okay.
It's America and you're like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind, but it's not. It's Justice League.
It's just so they have to sell it to China.
Look, okay, to get it confused with the Justice League of China or the Justice League of England,
Oh, watch out.
you know, or the Justice League of Australia.
Good name.
Should be the same initials.
Austria.
The Justice League of Germany.
The
It would be
JLG.
JLA, and then every other country with an A would have to have another letter after it to distinguish.
But I recall the scene. I think he was on like a mountain or something. So we're like, okay, yes, the horse in Man of Steel made no sense. He's in a fucking city and the horse just went by. Wonder Woman, okay, it makes sense. World War One, I understand. But the horse, I think in the Justice League is, I think he's on like a mountain.
I
Or
think,
he's on
that's,
like
I think that's when he's going to get
But why
Aquaman.
did he ride a horse? Why couldn't he just take in the bat plane?
because
Because why? Because he had to be incognito
So he could go to reveal his identity.
to go find Aquaman.
yeah, this is a problem I have with that. This is a problem I have with this Batman. He is so easy to say, I'm fucking Batman. Really?
And then, that's something I
Christian Bale was pretty like that too.
A couple times.
Because
Most of Gotham
he used "I'm Batman" as a pickup line.
No, but that's different though. Like,
No, that's different. That's to strike fear. This is Bruce Wayne walking
Yeah,
to
this
people
Batman
like
saying,
To strike
I'm
fear
Batman.
in women's panties.
almost everybody in Gotham did not know Bruce Wayne was Batman until the end of the third Dark Knight movie, right?
Okay.
Up until then, nobody knew.
Nobody knew. Okay.
Women he slept with knew.
But some of them
But
died.
here's the thing. Yeah, but- also, here's the thing. They were drunk. They just want to get in Bruce Wayne's pants. He would say anything. Okay.
Well, this is another thing. It's a minor thing, but it's something I would have liked them to do. Like, for example, in the Justice League animated series, until season 2, they didn't know each other's secret identities. Well, Batman and Superman did because of something else, but everybody else didn't. I think I probably would have preferred that.
Yeah, because this is supposedly the world's smartest detective going up to people he doesn't really know that much and pretty much saying, "I'm Batman."
True.
You know,
True.
it's like, okay, well, you guys don't know each other that much.
Yeah. And I understand it was Wonder Woman, but yeah. That's going to do it for Spider-Man.
Well, real quick, hold on.
Rewind.
Yeah, let's get back to the trailer. So, I mean, so you guys are, you want to rate the trailer or not? Or no.
No. We're not going to rate the trailers because we don't know what the movie is.
Yeah.
And last time we rated trailers, it was Suicide Squad. So,
That's true.
yeah.
So, I mean, for as far as Spider-Man is concerned, at this point in time, I'm still decently hyped. I hope they don't show anything else.
Now, John here is super excited for the Venom movie.
But that's another
That's
video.
another story.
Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the Spider-Man movie. And like always, I will see you in the next video. Later.
Geek out.